girl MaHogany. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. If you're returning, hey boo, welcome back. I'm so excited for this episode, y'all. It's definitely something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So many people had asked about it. Before we get into all that, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you're notified every single time I drop a video, and then also follow me on all social media platforms because you gotta get connected with the girl. You hear me? Get connected with the girl, and that is TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So I am on Instagram at MaHoganyJ_. Follow your girl, okay? And then I also am on did I say Instagram? I'm at Instagram at MaHoganyJ_. And then I'm on Facebook at Mahogany's World. And then all the other platforms, Mahogany's World or MaHoganyJ_, okay? But the ones that I use frequently is going to definitely be Facebook and Instagram. So definitely connect with me on there. But nonetheless, I'm excited to talk to you guys today about filming, the process of filming our very first movie, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, all right? One thing, and I got my coffee here. I love me some coffee. Here's my cup, and it says I'm not the girl I used to be. If you don't know, I'm going to inform you. Back in 2020, I released my book, I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be, and it's a memoir sharing my journey of growing up in a broken home and just how I did drugs, alcohol, slept around, trying to fill voids. And it wasn't until I got a relationship with Christ that he was able to heal my voids, and I was able to become the woman he wanted me to be. And that becoming process is a journey, okay? But I was able to stop doing the drugs. I was able to stop doing, the alcohol and just sleeping around. Of course, I'm married now, so a lot has changed, right? A lot of times when I share with people my past, they be like, girl, what? You did all that? Yes, it was a lie. But when you reinvent yourself through Christ, which is the terminology I use in my book, he will give you a new glow, and you will not look like what you've been through. A lot of people have no idea that I grew up in a broken home, or that this happened to me, or that happened to me. A lot of them would never even think. And so when God makes you new, he makes you new, and you don't look like where you came from. So be encouraged. Grab your copy of my book right now. It is available on Amazon. It's been a bestseller, y'all. People love it. I always get so many comments about how real it is, how raw and transparent it is. So definitely make sure you grab your copy. No matter whether you're 15, 18, 30, 40, 70, at any point we can decide to no longer be who we used to be, right? And so this book is your guide to disconnecting from toxic relationships, finding out what your purpose is, just reinventing yourself. Is literally what it's called. I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be, a guide to reinventing yourself. So whatever that looks like, whether it's healing from past trauma, whether it's disconnecting from toxic friends, because sometimes them day ones need to not be a part of your day no more, okay? And it's not an issue of you not being loyal anymore or anything like that, but it's a matter of sometimes the people you grew up with, sometimes the people that you've been locked in with since high school, they're not moving in the direction that you want to go in. They're still doing them old things that you are really trying to stop doing, So with that being said, it's so important that you disconnect from the people, places, and things that serve the old you, right? And you start feeding the person you're trying to become, which is that new you, with new people, new environments, and new things that evolve that person, cultivate that person you are trying to become. All right, so make sure you grab my book, I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be. Link is in the description box. It's on Amazon. You can actually type in I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be MaHogany Jackson on Google, and it'll pop up Barnes & Noble everywhere. So wherever you got to get in to get this book, baby, get the book, okay? It's going to change your life. And you don't have to wait until Christmas. You don't have to wait till New Year, spring. Like, glow up season is 365 days a year. So whenever you feel like you are ready for a change, which I feel for many of you is right now, grab my book right now, I'm Not the Girl I Used to Be, okay? All right, let's get into the conversation. So back in August, guys, I filmed my very first movie. It was a short film. It was about 30 minutes long, so that puts it in a short film category. If it was like over an hour, it would be more so in the like movie category. So when it came to the quality and the context, it's still, it's very much a movie style. However, the length determined whether it's short films. My back started itching. the length determines whether it's like short film or whether it's like a full on movie. Okay, and so we filmed that, and it was really creative. I will say, my husband came up with the concept, and essentially, you have to go watch it. It's under on YouTube, our official baby gender reveal. But the movie is actually called, short film is actually called The Host. Okay, so if you head over to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to see that, right? And it was really good. We got so much good feedback, guys. My husband came up with the whole concept, which he's a visionary in his own way. And essentially, it shares how Justin and I were the main characters, but I'm gonna say couple. It shares how this couple is headed to, I don't want to tell the whole plot, but they're headed to a retreat essentially for just them two. They're pregnant and they want to pretty much do like a baby moon. Y'all know what a baby moon is? That is basically before the baby comes, you spend like some quiet, intimate time together. So the couple leaves the house. Their kids are with this uncle. His name is Uncle Baby, and he brings a comedic aspect to the film before it goes into like the suspense and thriller and all that. They leave the kids with Uncle Baby, and Uncle Baby is not the person you want to watch your kids, okay? So that makes it funny. And they leave the kids with Uncle Baby, and then they go off to a cabin where they are supposed to be doing this couples getaway. And the cabin owner ends up being crazy, all right? And it was just a lot that the cabin owner was doing that was just like, you ain't gonna wanna probably stay at that place because this is getting spooky. Something wrong with her? So the couple are enjoying their time at the cabin, and you gotta watch it because I don't want to leave off a detail and not tell the story right. But while they are at the cabin owner essentially like breaks in, right? Follow me. And she breaks in, and you know what? I want y'all to just watch it because it's so good, and I don't want to tell the story wrong. So just go watch it. It's on our YouTube channel. I actually put an image right here of the thumbnail on the screen with the title, so you can literally go watch it because it's so juicy. And I don't want to tell the whole thing because if I tell y'all any more, for those of y'all who've seen it, if I tell you any more, won't I give it away? So I don't even want to. We of course know that I end up having a boy. Who is Maverick. So it's not like I'm getting you to watch it for dinner, but like for the actual movie, like, cause the way Justin wrote it, it literally incorporated our gender reveal in it. Oh gosh, it's so good and has a crazy plot twist. Nonetheless, the process of just filming our movie was really good. That was our first time on a movie set. Of course, we've been on different sets for different things, more so like shorter projects, maybe like skits and stuff, but it was our first time like on a movie set. We had production assistants there. Of course, we had a whole production team that was on video, audio. We had cast there. We worked with actors we had never worked with before. It was a really good process, and it was also a learning process because we're going to be doing another movie. I can't tell you that the title of that, but Justin is working on it. He's doing a phenomenal job, and it's going to have something special in that one. Not a baby reveal though, not a baby nothing, but it's going to have a interlined theme as well, just like the Host movie did with our gender reveal. And so it was a really great process. I will say probably over that entire week, probably got 6 hours of sleep total, which was insane. That was one thing that was like, okay, I remember every day, you know, you're getting your makeup done, you're getting your hair done, and a lot of times I would have the same makeup look again because we needed it to look like it was the same day or the same movie, same moment. And one thing I didn't know is that none of the scenes are shot in order. So you might shoot the ending, then go back and shoot the beginning, shoot a middle part. It's so out of order. So now I see what actors say when they're like, oh, seeing the final project was amazing. Yeah, because when you shoot it, you are shooting it so out of order that it's like, you wonder like, what is the end result gonna look like? Like, you know it's gonna be amazing, but it's so many things. So you may start at your house, and for our movie, you may start at our house, and in the day one of filming for the movie, you may shoot the beginning also of leaving to go to the cabin, and you'll also like shoot coming back home. Like, it's so much within that day, and then sometimes you'll shoot the beginning, then you'll shoot the middle. And so with me, I have to swap wigs, change makeup looks. It's a lot of different things that go into that. A lot of different things. So as far as the good, I would say some of the good things that came out of that movie was definitely the opportunities. So many people were able to see our work because we have been doing YouTube for quite some time, and I would say 3 years. And people have definitely seen our creativity when it comes to doing announcements, intros, pregnancy announcements, general events, different things like that. However, they had never seen our true like acting and just something on this scale done by us. And this is something that we want to continue to do. So it was a great opportunity to allow our audience to be able to see like, okay, they're into film, they're into this. I really enjoyed that. That was one good thing. Enlightening our audience about where we're going, because showing your audience that is so important. That was a good thing. The opportunities that came from it was really good. We were able to meet more people, network more, get our feet, is it feet? Get our feet more in the room? I can't think of what the terminology is, but we was able to get in bigger rooms and spaces because of that project. What else was the good? Being able to meet a lot of people, work with other actors, even when it came to the production assistants that were on set, being able to work with them, that was a really great opportunity. Having that team-like environment was really good. I worked with a new makeup artist that I had never worked with before, y'all. She's now my makeup artist full-time, but I was able to work with her, and she was so good. That was nice. My cousin Tia had did my hair for the movie, which was really nice. I love being able to incorporate like family. Excuse me, y'all. Head itching. I love being able, y'all know I'm real and raw, like I'll stop in a minute. Head itching. Okay, but anyway, it was really nice to be able to incorporate like family. She did my hair, and of course, you know, she was paid like staff, but it's just, I love being able to bring my family into what we do and being able to pay them and stuff. I think that's a blessing. So that was nice. Flew her out. And what else? The movie was really, really good. It had so many pros. I'm trying to think of so many pros. It was so many. Gosh. Being able to work with different brands. Some of the clothing I wore was Fashion Nova. Well, no, Savage Fenty. And different, oh, yeah, some was Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova. So that was great. It was overall a great experience. I would say when it comes to, I don't like to call it bad, but I would say the cons was the lack of sleep. That was, wow, that was crazy. Now I see what people mean when it comes to these movies. Like, it's a full-time thing. Like, you're shooting for sometimes over 12 hours a day. That's a lot. That really is a lot. But the final project is always beautiful. So y'all got to get these actors, like, they need their flowers now, okay? Also, people who do reality TV, actors, actresses, but an actor can be a male or a female, of course. What else? Give them their flowers for sure. But cons, lack of sleep, I would say. But I'm a grinder, so I was pregnant then, and baby, I would work with somebody under the table. Like, you ain't gonna outwork me. Not from a competitive standpoint, but like a driven, ambitious standpoint. So it wasn't too bad, but it still was a con because your girl was tired. We learned a lot about scheduling stuff. We worked with the production company to schedule the timeline and everything, as far as when scenes will be filmed, what time we'll get up. We learned a lot about scheduling and how to schedule even more efficiently. I'll put that as a con because sometimes when you don't have the right scheduling, it can affect other things, and you can end up spending more time on certain scenes. And sometimes you can't get all your scenes. And I know there were certain scenes we did want to get for the film that we weren't able to get because the schedule like had ran out by, meaning like we might have started at 6 a.m. but some scenes we spent a little more time on, and so when it might have came to an outdoor scene, it was dark, and so we weren't able to get that, and that had to be scratched from the movie. And so some of those scenes we really wanted to do, and so that was a con. So we learned a lot about scheduling. And then also the scenes that had to be omitted. There were some scenes in there. Y'all probably like, dang, it was already so good. But there were some scenes that we did want to add that we weren't able to because we did run out of time. So that is on the con of the scheduling part, but then also on the con of like, we did waste money because it was certain things we bought for the film that we weren't able to utilize. What else? I think that's about all the cons. It was really a good overall time, especially with our first time doing it, and it was literally put on by our company. Like with this film, we didn't have any sponsors. Like, of course, we might have wore Fashion Nova and different things like that, and we might have worked with them, but they didn't pay for anything, you know. We literally funded that whole project. Our company, my husband and I's company, funded that whole project, and it was expensive. Okay, I can't give you how much it actually cost, but I know it was expensive. I ain't even gonna drop numbers, but I'm not talking about no little $10, $15. It was expensive, but it was definitely worth it, and it's definitely expensive for us, because I will say expensive is always subjective. So I can tell somebody, hey, something costs $50,000, but if they make $200,000 a month, it's gonna be not expensive. But then if I share somebody that makes $2,000 a month, or $8,000, or $10,000, $15,000, when I tell them how much stuff costs, it's expensive. So I always share that, because everybody's expensive is different. But anyway, more to start for me, it was expensive. All right, but it was definitely worth it, because we did pay it, do it all in 1 month. So it was like, ooh, but it definitely was worth it. You also got a budget in this industry anyway. But it was the amazing thing that our company had put on, and I'm just so proud that we were able to do, or like that our company was able to fund all of that, as far as the equipment, the production company, the audio, the editing, the staff, the hair and makeup, all these things that was done, our company was able to fund and put on. And so it was very beautiful, y'all. I am definitely very, very pleased. I'm definitely very, very proud with just the direction that we're going in, and I look forward to continue to film more movies. We already are building our cast for the next one, and the next one is going to be like an hour and beyond. So we'll be everywhere. I'm already speaking it, okay? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm very proud. Like I said, definitely, I'm gonna put the link in this video in the description box for you to check out the movie. So definitely check it out. It was a good production. I want to hear y'all's feedback. Leave it in the comments. As you know, I always share on my channel that this is a positive space, so you can definitely send, put criticism and stuff, like constructive criticism. Let me be clear in the comments. But I want to say I say this in all my videos, this is a sisterhood here. So no matter what you're going through, whether you put my day was trash or I had an amazing day, this is a sisterhood and we don't do negativity. So in the comments, I want you to be able to leave how you feel, and then as far as something that's positive or something that might be a stressor for you, just leave authentically how you feel, maybe about life and things in the comments, and then you can be uplifted by either myself or another sister that's in the comments. So that's why I'm really big on my channel, that I create this environment. So if you do see negativity, tell them we don't do it over here. Now, constructive criticism, that is one thing. Like, hey, we all can learn, we all can grow, especially me asking for your feedback on a movie. Nothing is wrong with leaving constructive criticism, And I think in this day and age, we got to understand what constructive criticism is. It's not saying that was trash. That's not constructive criticism. You got to understand, with constructive criticism, it would say, hey, when it came to the movie, you all should have did better in the area of blank. I think that would have allowed people to be more engaged. Or, it's like leaving maybe criticism, but in a constructive way so that the person can be better. Does it make sense? So it's not just leaving a hate comment, but saying, hey, you might say, I didn't like the part where you guys did this. I think you should have did that. Or I thought this was great, but maybe you need to do this better. Or I thought it was wonderful all around. So understanding what constructive criticism is. But then again, there's some people who just like to be mad and yell at people in the comments and be rude, and those people we don't tolerate over here. So whether you want to go into film, drop your comments below, and either I or somebody else will hit a reply to you. And when I say somebody else, maybe another person that's in the comments, leave a reply to you and share what they might know about the industry. And I'm gonna definitely get to all you guys' comments, as many as I can. Let me say that if you have any questions about doing movies, production, skits, anything, leave it below, and I'll definitely hit up as many people as I can. But also follow me on my platforms like Instagram and Facebook, because I do be sharing other content on there that may answer your questions. So definitely check that out. But guys, it's been amazing talking to you as always. Y'all know I can talk forever and ever and ever and ever. But it's been definitely nice talking with you guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of conversation. I'm gonna be doing more of these. So definitely make sure that you come, whether you're watching in the evening, before you go to work, like whenever you're watching, definitely make sure you come and hang out with your girl. As I said, follow me on all social media platforms. That's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. The post notification bell is on. And y'all, I love you so, so much. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye.